Come on now, you have to stop believing that autism is the problem. Specifically, if you are a high-functioning autistic person like me, ones that suffer with social and behavioural challenges, which I've overcome about over 90% of mine. It's much more about your presentation, and I'm not going to delve into the looks maxing part of this. It's not about that, it's more about behaviour. Your first impression makes a big impact on how people perceive you. You can't change your first impression, it's the first time, so you better make it worth it. So the basics of presentation start with taking a shower, putting on some cologne and presenting yourself well before you go out somewhere, especially in adult life. It may appear simple, but this cannot be understated, because if you don't branch out and meet new friends, you'll get comfortable with your current friends and just dress however you want. It doesn't matter with them, so why should it matter with everyone else? That's what you think. Many people who are socially starved, which is a term I use for having not been in practice, let's say, socializing recently, like you've been on school holiday for a month now, or you might have graduated last year and not been to so many societies this year. You need to give yourself a reason to go outside and build your skills more. So I'll give you an example. My preferred method was going to work. I worked a lot in hospitality in the end of 2025, and I have so for 3 years now. And I still have the job. And I enjoy going to this job because not only is it very satisfying to earn money for every hour you put in, but it is also cool in my opinion to dress up in the smart shirt and give a good impression to your guests. On my last shift, I was working at a New Year's Eve party and I served my guests well, kept them good company, entertain them a bit, and let them do most of the talking, most importantly, because a lot of us people with autism can get carried away talking. And that happens with me sometimes, with my friends, and they may talk a lot. I'm more of the listener type myself, but they can get carried away talking about their passions. But if you do that too much on first impression, the person you're talking to may find that annoying, especially neurotypical people who have a better sense of what's socially acceptable. But ultimately, it is better to try than to not try, and I'll give you an example of how I've done that at work. The first time I came to this venue, I've worked there 5 times now, I did the wrong thing. It was quite embarrassing, but within the first 10 minutes of me arriving, I started picking up chairs and taking them into the storage unit. But I was meant to be doing the exact opposite, taking them out. And my South African manager, he was like, "Hey mate, what are you doing? Why are you taking the chairs there, mate?" Oh, it was actually hilarious, but essentially I was like, damn it, I have to fix up now. I thought I had made a bad impression on my manager, but lo and behold, at the end of the day, he actually gave me a preferred, which means he'd like me back. So how on earth did I achieve a preferred while having these autistic behaviours? Simple. It's the way you deal with it afterwards. I feel like I, as a person with autism, have the remarkable ability of being able to choose my emotions in the moment. If you think of it, if you really think of it, if you want to force yourself to be happy, try it right now. I will. I instantly thought of when I was creating Big Nasty in FIFA to be our goalie with my friend. And now I'm happy. I just made myself happy. See, it's not too hard, is it? You can make yourself feel sad as well if you think about an emotional part in your show, like I am right now. And you know, my moods change just like that. See how simple it is just to flip my emotions in one moment. That's how powerful your brain is. It's like becoming an actor. Like they jump into a role and instantly become the cool guy, like Daniel Craig as James Bond. Like Daniel Day-Lewis in all his multiple films. The ultimate method actor. That's what you need to be. So if I imagine I am Brad Pitt, I am now cool and confident. I can go out into the bar and talk to strangers I've never seen before, have a great time. So that day I decided to adapt my Brad Pitt persona, cool and confident, come into the party ready to make drinks for the guests. And then towards the end of the night, my manager ended up telling me, "Hey mate, I think you're a bit of a heartbreaker. 2 of those ladies were really enjoying you." See, at the beginning, I really made a fool of myself and I turned it all around. I shunned away the embarrassment just to become like Brad Pitt, make a good impression. And it is as simple as that. All despite having autism, I overcame my difficulties in those moments. And all of that happened just last month, which I like to do regularly because if I start talking about it and then I stop actually improving myself in social situations while talking to the camera and telling you how to do it, I will lose form and I will become worse at it. So another important component is to keep yourself updated and keep doing this on a regular basis. It can even be just once a month. I don't even care. You just have to consistently get better. So what does this overall prove? It proves that your presentation, mannerisms and behavior, and your looks all contribute towards you having a good impression in social situations. Just like me there. I did a full 180, fixed myself up, and my manager ended up really liking me towards the end of the night. So in summary, your takeaways for this video are to up your presentation, look nice, dress the part. Secondly, behave well. You've got to imagine that you are your cool favourite actor, Brad Pitt, Daniel Craig, coming along to make an impression. And finally, practice consistently. If you stop for too long, you'll go off form and you'll become a lot worse. So there you have it. If you want more content from me, including early access to my videos and the ability to talk to me and the community members, some of which are very knowledgeable in autism, and you want to recommend me video titles, yep, I can make videos for you. Then click the link in the description and join my school community page for $5 a month. School only takes 2.9% plus 30 cents of your payment, so you know it's not going into YouTube's pockets. You know they do 30% cuts on their YouTube channel memberships. It's ridiculous. Just watch the video in the link in the description for more. Thank you so much for listening. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.